Hi guys, Trevor Batson here. I'm one of your coaches and I'm trying to get you ready for a Hyrox race. The race is 8 rounds of a 1,000-meter run followed by an event, and event number 7 is the walking lunge. By the time you get to these, you'll be on the home stretch. Get ready to embrace some suck. The first step for this station is picking up the bag and hoisting it onto your back. I personally utilize a power clean technique by grabbing the handle and using some momentum to swing the bag like this. Before popping it over my head and onto my back. Another technique is sort of a lateral swing, where you swing the bag around your body and onto your back like this. Either one works, and it's best to experiment with both and find what you're most comfortable with before your race. Once the bag is on your back, you want to find a position with the handles that keeps the bag nice and secure. This may end up being a little taxing on your shoulders, elbows, and wrists as you hold the bag, and while that might be annoying, it's the least of your worries at this point. You'll have time to shake those out on your run before the wall balls. Movement standards to keep in mind here: back knee must touch the ground each rep, and hips and knees must fully extend at the top of each lunge. You cannot drop the bag once you've started until you've finished with the 100 meters. You'll want to find a balance between long strides and balance. As a general rule of thumb, your front knee should be directly over your ankle at the bottom of each lunge. If your strides are too short and your knee comes way out in front of the ankle, you're going to have to take extra steps, and you're also going to blow up your quads way more than necessary, which is a bad idea with the wall balls coming up next. Step too far and you'll lose balance and won't be able to stay upright. Not what we're looking for either. What we're looking for is a balanced and efficient position utilizing quads and glutes that also allows us to breathe well. We'll keep an ever so slightly forward lean while maintaining a big chest and not allowing that bag to compress us down and push on our diaphragm. Another thing to help with balance is keeping feet about shoulder width apart at all times. You don't want to be walking on a tightrope. Kiss your knee to the ground, and then you can either take a gather step with your feet together at the top or go immediately into your next lunge. If you don't take a gather step, you still have to make sure both knees and hips fully extend at the top. Knowing that you can't drop the bag is the biggest influence on pacing here for the lunges. Going at a pace that keeps your breathing under control is important, but you also don't want to take these so slow that you're being crushed by the bag for minutes and minutes, because these lunges are only going to get harder. I recommend going with the gather step technique, even if it's just a tap with that foot. It'll keep you balanced, and you can still make very steady progress even though it's not the fastest way. But losing your balance and having to catch yourself and wobble around can both spike your heart rate and get in the way of competitors around you. One wrinkle to keep in mind for doubles is that the bag can't touch the ground even during the switch, and you have to pass the bag off back to back. If it looks a little tricky, it's because it is. Because of this, you want to keep switch offs to a minimum of 50 meters, and 50 meters is an ideal split. Well, you can also go 25, 25, 25, 25. You can also front load one partner up with the lunges with the expectation that the other partner will start with a big set on the wall balls. For example, partner 1 will complete a 60-meter lunge, partner 2 will complete 40 meters, and then partner 1 will start off with the big set on the wall balls. Practicing with heavier weights than you'll use in the race is a really good idea here. Heavy barbell lunges can help build unilateral strength to make each lunge a little bit easier. But with that being said, building strength and endurance in your legs with pretty much any lunge or squat motion, as well as getting comfortable with breathing with something heavy on your back for an extended period of time, will really help to improve your performance here.